Hey, it's Mark Yegge, and I want to just do a quick update. I'm not on here very much, but still, I want to give you a quick update about what's going on with this crazy virus stuff. And if you are on social media, which you probably are right now if you're watching this, you're getting sucked into the hype a little bit. And I think the panic is already gone. And the shelves are empty of paper towels and toilet paper. And so the panic has already peaked, in my opinion. And so now we're going to kind of settle into this new normal period where we might get holed up in our homes. We don't get to go out to restaurant as much, but that's all going to pass, guys. And a lot of people call me up and they ask me what I'm doing for in the stock market. And that's the reason I'm making this video, because I'm on the phone all day long talking to people about what's going on in the stock market. We've had an incredible decline. We've had a decline that's gone in the New York Stock Exchange, depending on how you look at it. It went up 45%. It gave all that back. So we've had, depending on how you look at it, about a 33% decline in the New York Stock Exchange. New York Stock Exchange made up of oil companies and all the rest. If you look at it a different way, it's down much more. That can't last. We have a great economy. We have a great spirit in the American people. Don't let all the panic on all the news stations, don't let all the headlines on social media get the best of you. This is all going to be over. So I'm going to go to the stock chart right now and show you why I think we're bottoming now. Now, look, that doesn't mean go out and buy. What it does mean is that start to be aware that there are opportunities in this market. They're going to be created by this market. And when something goes down 33% or even 25%, depending on what index you look at, that's going to create opportunities. Right now, you're seeing opportunities in Campbell Soup. You're seeing opportunities in the paper companies. You're seeing opportunities in Zoom, for example, video conferencing companies like Teladoc. So there are opportunities being created all over the place. And if you don't look for them, all you do is get sucked into the negativity of the market. So let me go to the chart and show you what I'm talking about and why this is a bottoming process. I'm not saying go out and buy. I'm just saying be ready and don't try to catch this falling knife, because it could go down a lot farther. But here's why I think the odds favor that we're making a bottoming process. And it is a process. It's going to be a lot more volatilities of ups and downs, and it is a process as we bottom, but the sky's not falling anymore probably after this. I think there's a lot of opportunities. Let me show you why. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at here. This is the index, New York Stock Exchange index in this case, which is the one I normally use. And you can see the carnage and the devastation that's happened here. This is a huge decline from roughly 15,000, just under 15,000, 14,116, all the way down to 95.83. That's a pretty big decline, right? And it's a decline we don't see very often. You can look back in this chart and you can see there's not a lot of these big declines. All of a sudden, this is an anomaly. So statistics would say there's a reversion to the mean coming, so that's one data point. Let's blow this up here. Also, let's take a look here at the last 5 days of trading. Today, we actually made a new low. It's an undercut of the day before and the day before that. So I was hoping we wouldn't make a new low today, but we'll have to watch and see what happens by the end of the day, because if it does it on fairly low volume, this to me just looks like a bottoming process. And the panic is out of the market. It's in the news, but it's out of the market. The market sees ahead. So the market's looking ahead 3, 4, 5 months, maybe a year down the road of all this virus stuff goes away. It gets warm, spring is coming, heat is going to kill the virus, and the spread of this virus becomes less and less and less. So to me, this is a bottoming process here. This was our big day, our record day. I think it was the third worst day in history, but range-wise, it was the biggest day that we've ever had down. And then you can see it tried to recover yesterday, and it did it on a volume contraction, which is a healthy thing for the market. So don't be fooled into all the panic. The panic is probably over. Who knows what's going to happen with this market? We were down the limit this morning, and we're bouncing back now. So my theory about this being a bottoming process is there. Be careful. Don't try to catch the falling knife. Buy really good, strong, relative strength securities, or sit on cash. Cash is a great investment right now. There's going to be a time where you can scoop up some bargains, but you never know if this thing is going to go down another couple thousand points. I mean, it could. And if it does, you don't want to be in it. It's better to be out of the market looking in rather than be in the market wanting to be out. So just be careful out there, everybody. But this is a bottoming process. Calm down. Let the news do what it's got to do. Get some toilet paper, buy some soup, sit at home. learn something online, spend time with your family, and don't worry about the markets. The markets will be back at some point, and I think that some point is going to be very relatively soon.